Again, tonight's Facebook Live and Periscope is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Store. Visit the Diamond and Silk Store, diamondandsilkstore.com, to get your Trump bling pins. Somebody got on us for not wearing our pins. Sorry. Trump bling pins or your Women United for Trump pins.
Right.
And now that he's holding these rallies and he's taking his message directly to the people.
Directly to the people.
I love it. We want you to be there with your Trump bling pin on too.
That's
right. To show your support.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Also, don't forget to sign the petition. You know, we have a petition going on in regards to YouTube, you all. We don't like how they have demonetized not only our stuff, but a whole bunch of other people's stuff that's conservative, that talk about the president, that talk about his agenda. So we want you to go and sign the petition. You can find the petition at diamondandsilk.com. Diamondandsilk.com. And a special thank you for all of you all that has been contributing to diamondandsilk@gmail.com through PayPal. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the mail, the kind letters, the kind notes.
Yes.
For all of your support. We truly, 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 truly thank you.
Thank you so
much. And we
much.
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's because of you all that we're just continuing to go.
Absolutely.
We have the president back, and you all have our back.
And thank you all for having our back.
So much.
Now, let's get started with the juiciness of tonight, okay?
Oh, yes. Real quick, just want to say our condolences go out to the family of civil rights activist Dick Gregory.
Okay.
Passed away this week, and comedian Jerry Lewis.
Yes, both of them passed away. Condolences.
Condolences to the family.
Thank you so much for mentioning that.
Oh, and one more thing. Congratulations to the new communication director, Hope Hicks.
That's right.
Yes, I know they think we forgot with everything that's going on, all of this distraction, but Hope Hicks, you are a girl. Congratulations, and we know you're going to do a wonderful job.
Somebody keep asking me about this coffee mug. It'll be back online soon, you all.
Right.
It'll be back online.
Yes.
Give it a couple of weeks. It'll be back online where you can buy it. But they probably won't order it no more once it's sold out. That's probably going to be the end of this here collection. But so, where can I find a cup? I went to the website. I can't find the cup. It'll be back online
or
soon.
the T-shirt or whatever.
Yeah, all of that stuff will be back up soon, you all.
Right.
Okay? All right, you all. So this is what I want to get into.
Okay.
I got a little piece of candy in my mouth while I'm talking. I know I'm wrong.
Is that why you like?
That's why I'm like this here. So you all, I was minding my business on Sunday.
You always mind your business.
I don't start nothing. I end it.
Right, we end it.
Okay, I always try to end it.
Right.
And I'm still hearing these little stories about the statues and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So we put out a tweet on Sunday, and here's what the tweet said.
Okay.
It said, if black people are really upset about slavery, then why do they continue to vote for the Democratic Party who enslaved black people?
Right.
Ooh, that thing got a lot of likes, a lot of retweets. I mean, it was just like a good tweet.
It was just amazing. Even on Facebook, it blew up.
But some of my African-Americans brothers and sisters are so upset with us.
Oh, they're upset.
Now listen, to my African-American brothers and sisters, the ones that done ran away from the plantation or snuck off the plantation to hear us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here.
So what?
Wait. We're going to hurry up and finish on up so you can get back to the plantation.
That's
now.
right.
Okay, but just pay attention and listen.
Pay attention and listen,
That's
okay?
right.
So I went down, you know, we get so many comments and things. It's sometimes it can be overwhelming because all of these people are voicing their opinion.
Right.
So sometimes it can be overwhelming, but I wanted to address some of the African Americans and even some of the white liberals, some of the things that they had
and
to say.
some of the black folks.
And some of the things that they
Black
had to,
people.
no, because they're gonna get mad if you call them black people.
Well,
so that's why I say call them African Americans, okay? Because you know you can't appease us sometimes. Here we arguing about a statue. Next year it's gonna be about something else.
we arguing about some stuff.
And then I'll be doggone if they mess with the Colonel.
Oh, they
Kentucky
did not
Fried
touch
Chicken.
the Colonel.
Don't touch the Colonel, because I love KFC
Girl,
sometimes.
not the Colonel.
Okay, but anywho, so I went down and I'm just like reading some of this here.
Yeah.
Some of these things because I needed to just read.
You
Okay.
needed to read. All right, come on.
So a girl by the name of Audrey said.
What did Audrey say?
She said, black and white political elites of the Dem parties are getting richer. Any city children still can't get any quality education. That's love, and 2 question marks. And Audrey is right.
Okay.
And the reason why she's right is because if you look at places like Detroit,
Yeah.
Baltimore,
Yeah,
Chicago,
Chicago.
those places are
Yes.
ran into the ground.
ground.
Now, there's probably, if it's beautiful in Detroit, it's probably downtown Detroit.
Right.
If it's beautiful in Chicago, it's probably uptown Chicago.
Okay.
But the majority of it is ran in the ground.
Uh-huh.
And so these places are being ran by Democrats. And so when I hear them say that they want to take down these statues,
Right.
I'm asking myself, do they want our country to be run down?
Woo.
When you go to D.C., you go
Uh-huh.
to D.C. to see the monuments.
Right.
So when I hear them sitting on their platform talking about we want to take it down,
Uh-huh.
so what they gonna see when they go to D.C.?
The D without the C.
We're continuing on, you all. When we come back, we'll be right back. But the truth so help us God.
God.
Okay,
Yes.
so we back, you all.
Very good
So,
advertisement, Verizon. Thank
uh-huh.
you. Go ahead.
So anyways, so these here communities are being ran by Democrats.
Okay, they're Democrat-ran cities, uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, then I got somebody else. They said it's really the Democratic whites that are pushing the narrative, but many blacks and minority Democrats are not falling for it this time. And a lady named Misunderstood said that.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, Misunderstood, here's the deal.
Here's the deal, Misunderstood.
I can't just blame liberal white people
Right.
for pushing this agenda, especially when I see African American black people sitting on the very fake news,
Yes.
talking about who had our ancestors enslaved.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So I can't just blame this here on just white people. I have to blame it on who I see.
Yeah.
When I
Because-
see Al Sharpton talking about he offended by something.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
When I see Cory Booker talking about he offended. And then you have Nancy Pelosi where we're going to put in something so we can take these down.
That's right. And if you remember, blacks sold blacks into slavery.
Black people sold black people into slavery.
don't just
But
blame
I don't
white.
want to, listen, I don't want to keep digging at a wound. What we want to do is heal this
We
here.
got to heal that. That's
We got
right.
to want to heal this here. So I keep hearing people, or they keep saying, or they kept saying, well, this is a new party now. And in 1964, 1965, they keep bringing up stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, about the civil rights movement. Who signed it? Lyndon B. Johnson.
Right.
Who was the president then? Was he the 34th president? He was in the 30s, okay?
Okay.
Lyndon B. Johnson, he was the president. He signed it.
Right.
But here is the deal.
Listen up, everybody.
Lyndon B. Johnson didn't care about no black folk.
Right.
He said, now this is what he said. This is the
what
quote,
he
you all.
said.
He said, these Negroes,
Mm-hmm.
they are getting pretty uppity these days.
Right.
And that's a problem for us since they've got something now they've never had before. The political pull to back up their uppiness.
Right.
Uppityness.
Uh-huh.
Uppity.
Uppityness. Uh-huh.
Now, we've got to do something about this. We got to give them a little something, just enough to quiet them down, but not enough to make a difference.
Right.
So you remember the other night when I was talking about how they handed them a little civil rights.
That's right.
That was the crumbs.
Uh-huh.
That was to keep you quiet,
Keep you
but
quiet,
not enough to
to
make a difference. And one more thing, if the Democratic Party is so great, then why do everybody on the Democratic Party keep complaining about racism?
Hello. And not having nothing. And can't get nothing. And somebody else having their feet on their neck.
Why is that the norm?
Uh-huh. That's right.
And so to my black brothers and sisters,
Yes.
I'm not trying to embarrass you all or embarrass the Democratic Party.
Right.
I'm calling them for what I see.
That's right.
I'm not trying to embarrass the leaders. I'm calling them out for hoodwinking us all of these years. You got them controlling you.
Uh-huh.
And then you say that we're being controlled. No, y'all are being controlled.
That's right.
Because you keep voting for this system that have you down in the dumps.
Yeah.
You always got to come back to it, and it's not no equality.
Yeah.
Somebody is being a racist.
Yeah.
These statues that's been sitting here just like this. All of these years, all of a sudden now
Yeah.
they are offending
Yeah.
people.
Right. And the statues ain't doing nothing but collecting birds.
And I'm like, don't y'all mess with KFC statues.
That's right.
Don't y'all mess with the Colonel, because
That's
I'm going to
right.
have a problem with that. I'm going to
Yeah.
have a problem with that.
So when I hear someone say, isn't it sad that we as black people we are still arguing about something that our grandparents were complaining about. Okay? When I hear them say that, especially on TV, and I look at their perspective, and you are under the Democrat party, if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to continue to get the same result.
That's right.
So when your grandparents, okay, was voting Democrat under the Democrat spell, okay, they didn't have nothing, and now look at you, okay, you don't have nothing, but you're doing the same thing.
Right.
You're voting for the same system, political policies that absolutely does absolutely nothing to help.
But keep you complaining.
But keep you complaining.
I mean, I don't know how the Democrats expect for people to stay a Democrat.
Right.
Unless you just want to be handed crumbs.
Right.
Now take a look at this here. All of those Democrats that's up there.
Yes.
One legislation that they push for the African American, and I'm sorry, I know we got white folks on the Democratic plantation.
Right.
I know we got white liberals, whatever. Okay, I'm talking to you all too. What legislation have they pushed
That's
to
right.
help the Democratic Party, to help Democrats? How about that?
That's
or just to help
conservative.
people?
That's right.
Because I didn't know that I thought this thing was about we the people,
Right.
not about them just sitting up there where
Sitting
we
up
gonna
there.
deem the president incompetent.
That's
we
right.
gonna do this and we gonna do this, but none of this stuff is helping an inner or an urban city.
That's right. And you can't address the issue if you don't come to the table to help find a solution.
That's right.
You know, someone asked me the other day, they said, you know, they're looking at these civil rights leaders, okay? And they asked, why aren't they denouncing these hate groups? Well, they can't denounce the hate groups until they denounce themselves.
Right.
Okay? Because they're so full of hate that they hate the president of the United States. They won't even come to the table to help find a solution for the different issues that goes on within the inner and urban cities.
What was it? Was it the Black Caucus today that said that they're going to
CBC,
be
yes.
they're going to be doing something to start proceedings to impeach
the president. Right.
Now, I'm sorry, I love y'all, but I'm really trying to get a message to the ones that snuck off the plantation and came over here to watch us tonight.
Right.
You all, these people are supposed to be working for you.
For you.
I want you to name one thing. Look
That's
at
right.
what they pushing.
Yeah.
And this is merely a distraction.
It's a big distraction.
When I see them pushing a statue that's been up here for years,
collecting birds.
You pushing that.
Yes.
And then all of us, that's a distraction because something else is going on the surface. Like,
Right.
what's about to come out about the Democrats?
What's happening? Why are they distracting us to the point where they continue to talk about race?
Right.
But whenever Obama, our black president, was in office, I didn't hear all of this, race.
And they didn't have no problems with them statues.
That's right.
There
Not
was
a
no
problem
problem
with
with the
those
statues.
statues.
Now, I hear some say, well, maybe we should put up statues like Nat Turner because Nat Turner killed some slave owners. Well, if that's going to appease you, then put the statue up. But what I say is we don't have a country that's going to look like the inner city of Detroit. Nasty, filthy, just low down, just,
dirty.
Dirty. I mean, what people, listen, when I go to D.C., people like to see the monuments and the statues when they go to D.C. So if you got somebody like Light Bright sitting up there on the very fake news talking about we got to remove Thomas Jefferson, what we gonna see when we go up there, huh, ass?
Let me tell you what's up with her. She don't want to come out the house and be in the cotton field.
Oh Lord.
That's what's wrong with her.
And I don't get it. Listen, you all, I don't get it. I'm not trying to be insensitive. So we had another girl named Rita. She said, you should realize when you're being used, ladies. And I got something for you, Rita.
Yes.
We are being used by God.
That's right. Hallelujah.
We are being used by God.
That's right.
Because it was God that put Donald J. Trump in office.
That's right.
Okay? I remember when you started the prayer at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Amen.
Okay?
Yes.
Out of all of these millions of people, what were the likelihood of a diamond in a silk?
A diamond in a
okay,
silk.
you got it. So, honey, this is, we are being
That's
used by
right.
God to tell you all the naked, nasty,
nasty,
low-down, gutter-ridden truth. Now, how about that?
That's right. And we have our name so clever and easy for you to pronounce.
That's right.
Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
You
Diamond,
can
I'll
pronounce it.
cut you. Cut you like a knife.
And Silk, I'll wrap you up. I'll
and
wrap
smooth
up
it over.
Yes.
She'll smooth it over for you.
Yes.
And then, I've been hearing people, we got the, we're not in that era. Well, if we're not in the era of the statute, why y'all talking about the statute? If we're not in the era of slavery, then why are we even addressing a statute?
Stone.
We'll talk about it when we come back. We'll be right back, y'all. You go ahead and subscribe.
That's right.
All right, so we back, you all. Okay, so they keep going back to the civil rights.
The civil rights.
But baby, we need to take this back somewhere to the Civil War. Because this ain't got nothing to do with the civil rights, these statutes. Right. The civil rights wasn't even thought of when these statutes was going up.
Come on, honey.
So that's why I have to take it back to slavery.
That's right.
And see what's wrong with black people, we're going to have to stop cherry picking what we want to know and what we don't want to know.
That's right.
We're going to have to tell the whole truth and nothing but the naked, nasty truth about something.
Yes.
We're going to have to open up the room and scrape it all out. And if it had to do with slavery, and if slavery was up under the Democratic Party, then oh well.
That's right.
Now I know that slavery started in the 1600s.
We know that slavery
slavery been going on for years, all the way back to the Israelites, all the way back there since the Bible days.
That's right.
You get what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
But here's the deal.
Yes.
When it was a Democratic Party, the Democratic Party could have stopped it.
That's right.
But they wouldn't stop it. They wanted it to continue. And yes, that's why I blame the Democratic Party.
Right. They fought for it to continue. They wanted it to continue. They wanted to keep as many people enslaved as they can. And now that's why they are for the illegal immigrants coming over here.
That's right.
Because now they want them to be the new slaves.
They want them to be the new slaves.
That's right.
And then Senator Byrd, Senator Byrd, he used to be a KKK member. Now he's an ex-KKK member, but he's gone on.
He's gone on.
Okay. But listen, he filibustered the civil rights movement. But this same man that filibustered, meaning he did not want the civil rights to take place for black people. Your crumbs.
Yes.
He didn't want that.
That's
okay.
Right.
But guess who praises him?
Who praised him?
Clinton and Obama. They praised old Senator Byrd.
They sure did.
Like he was such a good man. And this man filibustered the civil rights movement.
That's right.
So I want to know, how did the Democratic Party get better? If the Democrats were so better and their party was so better for Americans, then why are all of these Americans depressed? Why are all of them upset over statutes that's been sitting up for over 110 years?
Come on. Why?
I don't get it.
Somebody answer us back.
I don't get
Why?
it. I don't get it
Why,
at all.
why? And then when two black girls wake up and stop voting for the party and look at the person, now you want to call us out of our name?
Ain't no sense of calling us no coons, because the real coons is you ought to sit there and put up with the Democrats' foolishness.
They BS.
I mean, listen, you
They've
all.
been feeding your lies for all of these
I just
years.
want you all to understand how this gonna go down. If they keep pushing nothing, ain't nothing gonna happen for your community.
Nothing.
You gonna be sitting another 4 years just like you was sitting 8 years.
Come on.
Fooling around with them Democrats.
That's right.
Because their plans is, and
they've even said
some of the moderate Democrats told some of the other Democrats, if you push this tax cut, we gonna turn on you.
We gonna sit on it, yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. They have already said, they said that whenever President Trump became president, they started, we're going to just stand here and do nothing. We're going to stand strong and do nothing while you fall and continue to stay in the gutter.
So even if you have Democrats up there that want to push the tax cut to help Americans, you got some that's going to go roll on them and say, hey, you better not. It's that kind of attitude.
But what taxpayers, especially taxpayers, need to recognize is we pay their salary.
That's right.
Okay? And so they're supposed to be there working for us. For the benefit of the American people. Right. And if they're not there working for us, they need to resign.
They need to resign.
Fired or get out of the way.
But you would think people that voted for these people will be up in arms.
Right.
And up in arms with these people for not going up there doing their job. They so busy depicting the President of the United States.
I mean, I looked at something last night and I literally heard this I want to say another word, but I'm gonna be really nice.
Be nice, don't cuss.
But it's a media outlet. How they said that our president literally said, that the fine people that was at the march in Charlottesville was holding neon Nazi
He didn't
flags.
say that.
They put so many words in our president's mouth, and you had the audience agreeing with what the person was saying.
Oh, you must have been looking at that town hall with Ryan Paul, whatever his name is.
Yes, and the moderator there was like, that's what President Trump, that is not what President Trump
Well, see, the
said.
very fake news, the very fake news have ticked me off. So I called to see if I can get them out of my lineup. But all that stuff is bundled together.
Right.
Cable need to stop bundling them channels together. So when I want to let you go, all I can do is just drop you like a hot potato.
Bye.
Bye. We'll be right back, y'all, on Facebook Live. But
Yeah,
that's
they took
okay.
all our money away.
But don't worry about it. We're not going to worry.
All of it.
Okay, so we back you all. So I just wish that I want African American people of color. And the reason why I keep talking about people of color is because it seems like people of color is always the ones that get left
behind.
always the one that have a problem with something, and you never can satisfy them.
Right.
So when they take down every statue, then what?
You still gonna be
Because
in
if you
pain.
don't have a mind to get off of your assets
Yes.
and go out there and
right.
either you create you a job or
Yes.
go get you a job,
Yes.
create. It's gonna be you gonna be stopped.
And if pain is already in your heart, hatred is already in your heart, taking down those statues is not going to remove that pain and that hatred that's in your heart. Just like this senator, Senator Maria Nadal.
Is that the one that called for the president to be?
Yes.
I don't even want to say the word.
A-word. That's right.
I must have been mad about something then they not to get on her behind.
Right.
Because she know better. But go ahead.
She should know better. Of course she deleted her comment. And she got a lot of backlash for what she said.
Right.
She is now being investigated by Secret Service.
She should be.
But this is what got me. She said she regrets her statement, but she's not going to be shot away from her anger. She's not going to shy away from her anger. And when I heard that, I'm like, see, really, she's angry with herself. She have that anger in her own heart. That's the underlying reasoning behind a lot of this hate that's going on. A lot of times people have the hatred in their own heart for something else, and it reflects out. They can see it in somebody else and wonder why they hate that person so much. But really, it's something about you that you hate about yourself that you see in this other person.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So when she says she's not going to shy away from her anger, what is she angry about? You see what I'm saying?
But I don't give a how angry you are as a senator, a sitting senator. You don't put no mess like that out.
That's right.
And she needs to step down. They need to fire her, denounce her, and condemn her.
Right.
And I heard she apologized, but I don't care about your sorry. Your sorry is a day late and a dollar short because you had no business even putting that on social media.
That's right.
You got to know better.
You got to know better.
And you should have known better.
And members of her party is asking for her to resign.
She should resign.
They're asking, but when I see that and when I hear her talk about her own anger, where is this anger from and how long have you been angry? You see? Because a lot of times the person is not really angry at the person.
Right.
They're angry at something else and taking it out on that person. That's why whenever I see where our president, he made a phenomenal speech last night.
Yes, he did.
But just as soon as you turn on the fake news network.
Very fake news. Fake as hell.
All you hear is BS.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Well, he should have said this.
Yeah.
He should have said it that way. He didn't say, you know what? The president is darned if he do, darned if he don't.
That's right.
I mean, he can't get a break. With it. And listen, you all, imagine this big entity.
Right.
And about 95% of it is against him.
Right.
And not only that, I look at the people in the party, too.
Yes, the people
I am
party.
so disappointed in some of these elites. But you know what? I can expect that.
Well, they part of the swamp.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, they're not behind our president. They're not behind his agenda.
And if you're not behind our president or his agenda, you're not behind the American people.
And I heard, according to the New York Times, we say allegedly that Mitch McConnell is basically saying that the presidency is doomed, that he don't know if he can come back from this. And I'm like, are you serious?
Come back from what?
I have no idea. Now, this is what we would say allegedly. But the deal is that you are supposed to be standing behind the president.
Yeah.
You know, you're not supposed to be throwing him under the bus like that.
And with everything that's going on, you know, I looked at how our president, you know, he don't want to go to war. He's not into going to war.
No.
But for him to remove himself out of the way and say, let's sit here with the generals.
Right.
Let's take and look at lay all the information out on the table.
Right.
And let's see what it is that we need to do so that we can find a solution.
Right.
To this issue.
Right.
He broke it out last night on how we needed to do everything.
Right.
Okay. And how we need to stand behind our military and so forth.
Right.
It's basically what we need to do. And he broke that thing down.
He did. He did a good job last night.
People began to criticize him. Well, he said this on the campaign trail. Well, he said that on the campaign trail. But like he said, when he got in that seat behind office, he was able to assess the damages.
That's right.
And say, wait a minute.
I can say right now, I need to eat a hot dog.
Right.
But then my may have a little heartburn. I have to reassess. Maybe I don't need a hot dog. Maybe I just do some salt and pepper pistachios.
Or some water.
I mean, so that's right.
Yes.
This is what comes along when you have the highest office in the land.
Right.
Sometimes you do have to assess things. Okay, we're going to have to redo this here. And he's sending them over there to take down ISIS, to kill the terrorists is what he's doing.
Because President Obama withdrew him too soon.
Right.
Okay. And did some more stuff that he did. But one thing that our president did not do, he did not tell how he's going to do it.
Right.
When, where, why, and what for.
That's right.
But when I listen to the very fake news.
They fake.
Okay. And they taking and laying out a plan and scenarios. You're basically telling the enemies the possibility of what the United States is doing. You're laying it out on a silver platter when what they need to do is shut up.
See, the very fake news, they're like race baiters.
Right.
They bait this here. They want to see this cabal of stuff.
Right.
See, they're tanking in the ratings. So you know the Cartoon Network get more ratings than them. We probably get more ratings than the very fake news. I mean, it's the truth.
Wow.
And see, so let's create this here cabasta stuff, this foolishness, so that you know what? Now we have something to talk about, so people will be tuning in because they know that nobody want to tune in to them.
Well, you know, we have our grab bag.
We have our email grab bag.
Email grab bag, and we know that our president is at a rally tonight.
Yeah, so we got to get to going. So when we come back, you all, we are going to read some emails that came into us. We got some questions to answer. We'll be right back. Facebook Live.
Follow us on Twitter.
Something. Okay, y'all, we back. Okay, so come on. We got a few emails that came in through the email bag. And come on.
Let's run them down. Okay, so the first person said, will you be having more merchandise for sale, such as t-shirts and mugs? I'm dying for a Silks wine glass.
Yes. More stuff is coming in the store, you all. If you all, everybody know that we had a store with all of this stuff in it.
Right.
Well, we just stuff is regrouping, okay?
Right.
And you'll see that stuff coming back. Everything will be coming back. So just stay tuned. DiamondandSilkStore.com.
Okay, next one. You ladies are awesome and steadfast. This is the first time I am on your website and want to know how can I contribute because of the demonetization of YouTube.
Oh.
You truly are an inspiration, and if I had the time, I will put in to have lunch with you because nothing would be greater at this point. You both are awesome, and you need to stay with what you are doing. I respect you beyond words can say.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just see. Okay, so how you can contribute? Through PayPal at diamondandsilk@gmail.com. Diamondandsilk@gmail.com through PayPal. Or you can always visit our store, diamondandsilkstore.com.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Okay,
go ahead.
All right. Here's a question. It says, does hate speech lead directly to violence?
Yes. Hate speech lead directly to violence. This is exactly why when people call us names, I try not to call them names. I try to love them.
Right.
When I'm called out of my name. We get it all the time, all day, every day. Somebody is ticked off about something, especially how I'll be running off my mouth. But if I take right now, and I'm going back and forth with somebody being hateful, they call me a name, I call them back, that's going to lead to violence. Pretty soon we're going to be fighting.
Right.
That's why somebody got to know when to roll them, when to fold them, and when to walk away.
That's right. And you are what you speak from your head to your feet.
Mm-hmm.
If you speak hate, if you think hate, and you're full of hate, hate is going to reflect out of you and back to you.
Yeah, it's going to come back to you.
That's right.
The KKK was being hateful,
yes.
so other groups went down there to their hate.
That's right.
You see what I'm talking about?
And they brought hate with them.
And whatever you are will come to
it's
you.
It's going to come back to you.
If you are a hateful person,
that's
here
right.
the haters.
Here
they come.
Here they come.
Okay? So that's why I try not to go toe to toe.
Right.
Oh God, who is he? I think he's over the Treasury Department.
Okay.
His name starts with the M. I don't want to mess it up.
Okay, come on, don't call it.
But his wife is an actor. Actress. I'm sorry. And she was getting off a plane.
Right.
And she was tweeting about, and she was in Kentucky, and she tweeted about it. Right.
Okay.
And somebody called her out about her being on the plane. Oh, well, look at what the taxpayers is paying for.
Okay.
So she went back on
back and forth with him.
But what she should have did is not even went back and forth.
Right.
Just ignored it. I don't care. Nobody should be shamed because they make money.
Right.
But what you have to understand is that when you are a high profile figure, do not go toe to toe with people.
Right.
You just can't do that.
A lot of times that person have what's called a pain body. And so all she did was fuel that person's pain body with her pain body.
Right.
Okay? Because had she had just walked away, then that person would have started picking on somebody else.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So that's why you have to know, like you say, when to roll and when to fold and when to walk away.
Right.
And don't go back and forth with all of this hate, because hate begets hate.
And I don't believe anybody should be shamed because they are successful.
That's right.
However, when people come for you about that, you don't have to go toe to toe with them, and you don't have to put everything that you wear. I'm wearing my Gucci glasses with this. So I wouldn't put all of that out there like that.
Yeah.
Because honey, I can't afford no $30,000 bag either. But I wouldn't be envious of nobody for that. I'm like, okay, I'm happy for your success.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, don't go toe to toe with people.
Don't go toe to toe.
Don't go toe to toe with people.
Because the more they hate, the more you educate, honey. And your haters make you great.
Your haters make you great. I love it. That's right.
Last but not least, what made the both of us change our position from Obama to Trump? So what made the both of you change your position from Obama to Trump?
Okay, now, I didn't like what I saw on the television, you all.
Right.
The 8 years of Obama, the policies, I didn't like the policies. I didn't like, there was this time, what was happening? Remember that time when all those kids walked out of their class in Baltimore? And it was like a big riot. It was like these young people was at a standoff with the police. They were being disrespectful. And their mama went out there to beat one of her child. Like, you ain't going to be out here in this foolishness.
Right.
I think it was right there when I said, I can't vote for this party no more. Because those kids was crying out. They wanted the president to come down there. And the president wouldn't even go down there. Obama wouldn't even go down there to see about that.
Wow.
And when I saw that, I'm like, here he is. He's supposed to be the first black president. And he didn't see none of the pain or nothing that those children was going through. And not only that, those children was very disrespectful to the police.
Right.
He didn't come out and say, whoa, young people, you cannot disrespect law and order. Certain things he just didn't do. And I'm just like, that. I was done then. Well,
if I had to say anything, it was a whole lot of factors. But my main factor was when I woke up. When I finally woke up and realized that there were so many people, especially the black males, out on the street with no jobs. And I was like, what's going on here?
Right.
I could not fathom it. It was like I had questions, but there was no answer.
Right.
So whenever Donald Trump came along and began his speech, when he made his announcement, it's like he had the solution for what I was thinking. Like, why are the jobs going overseas?
And it was the one thing about President Trump, then Donald Trump, he caught our attention the very first day. It wasn't like we had to think about nothing. I was like, whoa.
Right.
This is it right here.
And so when Hillary Clinton was talking about running off of Obama's legacy, I was like, hell to the no.
No.
We don't want any more of Obama. And I hear people say, yeah, you voted for Obama, but they got to remember that we was conditioned.
Oh yeah.
As a Democrat, you was taught that because you're black, you're supposed to vote Democrat. Right. But we woke up and realized that just because we black, we don't have to vote Democrat.
And you know what, Silk? And that's why I try not to get mad at our black brothers and sisters that calls us out of our names, because I know you've been conditioned. Mama did it, her mama did it, her mama did it. And all of this here stem back to the Jim Crow days.
Right.
Because when the Jim Crow days was there, it was like they manipulate, intimidate in order to dominate, girl.
Right.
They agitated you.
Yes.
It was like you was scared. It was like you couldn't come up.
Right.
If you came up, then you were gonna get legs
from under.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's how it was. So I see how they held on to this system, because if you listen, if y'all don't know, but if you go and you really talk to people in the black community, the first thing they'll say, well, at least I'm going to eat. And they'll say, I'm scared that I can't eat up under a Republican, but I'll be able to eat up under a Democrat. See, all that stuff stemmed back from the stemmed back from the Jim Crow days.
Lies that was implemented into our brains to believe that stuff.
That's right.
And they taught us, the Democrat taught you how to go in and you vote straight Democrat.
That's right.
You don't look no other way, you vote straight ticket. And that's what we were used to doing.
And back in the day, they would have buses and line you up.
That's right.
Now, I ain't never took no bus to the voting poll. I've always been responsible, drove myself there.
Right.
But they have buses for people.
Yeah.
Line them up and take them down there to the polls and tell them how to vote. And no, they don't take them. They do take them, go get them a burger, don't they? A burger.
A 2 for 2.
Passing
that up. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, listen, don't get upset, Diamond, because Diamond have to tell you the naked, nasty truth.
Right.
But if you all gonna have this fight about statues, then we're gonna have to open up the wound and address everything.
And get to the court.
And then we're gonna have to find out, why is the Democrat Party the party of depression? Because it looks like a lot of people, especially black people, are non-depressed over statues.
Yeah, but
over rocks and stuff.
I tell you who's not depressed.
Who?
Those leaders, the Democratic leaders.
Oh, honey, they're gonna be trying to make some money off of this.
That.
They're gonna be trying to make some money off of this.
Yes,
Listen, you all. Okay, so we gotta wrap this up because our president is about to come on for the rally.
Yes.
Listen, so make sure you all go to the Diamond and Silk store to purchase you a bling pen or a Women United for Trump pen.
Yes.
Make sure you go to diamondandsilk.com to sign the petition. We need signatures on the. We need to send a message to Google. We can't send it if conservative voices are being cut and shut down. We have to send a message. So make sure that you sign the petition.
That's right, and share it with everybody.
Right.
For them to sign it as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And don't forget, if the contributions, Diamond and Silk. At gmail.com through PayPal.
That's right.
For that. Okay.
And thank you. Special thank you to everyone that have contributed.
Right.
We really appreciate it. We were shocked when we saw everything. I couldn't believe it. Thank you so much for loving us so much to want to have us right here.
Thank you all. I truly appreciate that. And listen, you all, every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we pray for our president.
Yes.
We pray for this country.
Yes.
We pray that we will unite
yes.
and walk hand in hand. I don't care what color you are.
That's right.
And we won't be blaming a statue.
That's right.
And don't mess with the Kentucky Fried Chicken statue. Don't mess with KFC. Leave the Colonel alone.
And Ronald McDonald.
You know, I don't really like McDonald's.
But I like their fries every now and then.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
And them fries gave me my hips.
Oh, Lord.
So that's why I got to stay away from them.
Listen, you all, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So listen, you all, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Facebook Live and Periscope. We love y'all. Good night.
Good night,
Go see the rally. Go support our president and watch the rally.
Good night,
darling. Love y'all.
You
Bye.
like the burger? Okay, darling. Love you.